close the gap and get the flag.
I actually really like the decision as I rush out of bunker. 2-2 go down, and he saves it though. He did save it. The animation was still going on, so that Annihilator, even though you saw it on your screen momentarily, did not actually get fully activated. Replays will still have that one off the spawn. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. The furthest pushed up on the map are Rise Nation. Trying to see if they can get us. John with that man of war again on base defense gets a 2-piece.
I love the position.
En die boer is gedaan. Is het schoon?
Play, it's not going to go down. Octane now in charge of base defense. There's a kill for Satan's flag. Do you elect to pull out the Annihilator here if you're classic? It doesn't appear so. As of yet, he gets punished for it. That would have been a 2-piece slacked off spawn, trying to hold his base. It's Saints last alive with 25 seconds left. He's still there, 25, and then, no, that's going to do it. Revan, we're going into overtime at this rate, my friend. Nice hold by Rise Nation.
You know, Looney pulling that flag a little bit
Just twee keer CWL tegen CWL Queen.
But also his teammates to kind of frantically get in position and contest for those kills. Luminasi, they push 3 players up to half wall. The one player there kind of getting Looney's cuts near middle map. He moves over well, he wind up dying. His heat wave to try to slow down those players and get some kills, but 3 players there for Luminosity. They were able to get the kill, put some pressure, and luckily Rise able to get those defensive kills, and
Hij is ook kleine PC'tjes, joh. Hoe kunnen die daarop spelen?
Good intention for the flagpole. It's just, as you mentioned, caught his teammates off guard a little bit. The player at half wall.
Hoe kunnen die daarop spelen? What the fuck, zo klein?
A little bit prematurely. I'll be honest with you. That first player, if that first player didn't get around that corner to watch bunker as he might have gotten all 3 with it, he might have just ran past them to win the game for his team. Instead, it is overtime.
Daar kun je toch niet spelen?
Overtime on Stronghold CTF at stage 1 has been ridiculous. Some of them going 18 minutes long before there's even a count.
Right, so Classic still has his Annihilator. Octane looks like he's pretty close to his sight as well, so the specialist weapons starting to be earned. Were still available for the guys over at Rise Nation. Here comes Looney trying to find the finish call near Roxy, gets shut down. It's going to be Octane playing some base defense for the time being. Slack the furthest one pushed up for Rise.
Slack, once again, just trying to stay alive. Looney and Slack are struggling there to hit bullets at the start of this round. Finally, though, it does go in their favor. Middle map has been taken control of by Rise Nation. If this kill happens at half wall, they can definitely try to get this flag hold. But as I say that, Space does get the better of Classic to shut down that push for the moment.
Ik weet me daarom dat ik zoveel arena wil spelen, omdat ik dat ook wel kunnen. Snap je? Met online hadden die call-outs en zo spelen ga je dat nooit kunnen. Dus met 6 tegen 6, dat gaat je nooit lukken. Die gasten hè, en daar fucking lang een league player nog op zitten spelen, hey, die hebben er fucking lang gedaan hè.
They know he's here and he doesn't actually tag anybody, I don't think. There's a 2-piece opportunity, not gonna happen. He was by himself. There goes a specialist as well. Again, another base defense successful. Has there been a flag outside of the first one that's gone across middle map? I really don't think so.
Nog een keer.
Looney replace.
Nee, ik zit nog niet. Join een keer.
Domme, kom eens naar kijken! Je wilt niet opzetten, hè?
Nee, je moet hem weer.
I wanna be hella cool kids.
Wanna be my... Hoe slaat het op? Waar zit het dat? Waar zit het dat, Tibor? Is dat uw? Nee. Nee.
keys and emblems. What? Oh,
Nee, Timo.
hoe is? Oh, dat
Fuck
is goed, jongen.
doe je dat?
Oh mijn god, jongen.
Maar sommige dingen zijn echt lelijk, Timo.
Allee, jongen. Dat is alles perfect goed.
Die ene rechtse dingen, die daar links is zo niet hands opgevuld. Rechts is zo... Die t-shirt is zo fucking rare afronding en al. Uw lichaam gaat ineens zo naar binnen en dan zo fucking ver naar buiten.
Ja,
Uw
jongen.
rug en uw buik is niet goed, vind ik, hè.
Dat had ik nooit kunnen, hè.
Ik zou het ook niet kunnen, maar... Het zo'n brede heupen. Moet je kijken naar uw heupen, zo breed. Uw ene heup.
Oh, daar hou ik van een dame.
Ik weet het, Timo, maar uw heup is fucking dik, jongen. Maar het is wel goed, maar hoe kun je dat zelf doen? Maar dat gaat niet. Dat gaat je niet. Dat gaat je niet. De eerste stap. Zo recht, zo een cirkel. Zo, ja, ja. Ja. Daar ga ik me niet mee bezig.
Ja, ik vind het perfect, jongen. Zou ik ooit bij mensen komen doen, hè? Iets maken. En bij mij ook, jongen.
Komt die voor join? Nee, zo kan ik je dat niet zien. Ja. Maar doe gewoon. Maar nee, ik ga gewoon klas. Ik ga ook klassen. Huh? Wat bericht?
Ik was level 2 dan.
Ja, ik was 16. Maar ik ga het... Maar ik ga mijn klasses doen. Ik heb echt fucking goede klasses gevonden. Die has op omtikt dat er quick draw. Grip.
Waarom is die er achteruit gegaan?
Maar dat is zo.
Al daar heb ik niet gespeeld.
Voor één rankje. Ik ben er 7 naar beneden gegaan. Die boy hype vind ik nog altijd mooier, Timo.
Fucking mooi, jongen. Ja, jongen. Ga je fucking starten nou? Klappen.
Hij komt bij hen. Maar doe Arena, Timo, dat is veel leuker. Maar Arena sukt. Dat is leuk zeker. Nee, dat is leuk hè, Timo. 4 tegen 1. Oh shit, gast. Oh shit. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Nee, Timo, ik ga er gewoon van blijven. Maar, ik blijf er gewoon van. Ja, waar ga je nog aanpassen? Hey, waar ga je nog aanpassen?
Ook aan mij gezet.
Kijk, die bal moet die bakken zo mee, Superman doen.
Wat?
Oh nee, jongen.
Ik doe liever arena's dan die shit hier.
Ik wil gewoon prestige. Wat doen jullie allemaal doen?
Die bal arena. Maar hij sukt.
Zit dik.
Uw emblem sukt.
Ik zeg dan één keer en ik kan recht komen opnemen.
Uw emblem
Wat was
sukt.
het in?
Hij zegt dan aan zijn emblem sukt.
Amai.
En wat dan eten.
En kom.
Brecht, joh, ga je zo in elkaar in.
Maar?
Brengt hij dat goed?
Hoe zit dit?
Dat hij nu elkaar dat niet.
UAV ready for tasking.
Waarom?
Counter UAV on standby.
Brecht, ik heb bijna eten.
Maar wat je doet daar? Nee, kom. Maar dan moet ik geen joins.
Maar Brecht, ik heb net heter, Brecht.
Oh mijn god, die boek. Dudes.
UAV mission timeline 50% check.
Dudes gaan niet joinen, hè?
Ik heb net heter, ja.
Brecht of zou pakken. Een spider, dus een Batman teken op haar t-shirt. Of een bliksemschicht op haar t-shirt. Of Spider-Man.
Bliksem.
Snap je, ik had een Batman.
Allee, jongen.
En ik ga er geen opnemen. Ik hou in de achtergrond in het zwart zetten.
Oh, die moet je lekker rood doen. Dan gaan we in de pussycat zetten.
Ah, zo'n easy lobby dat hier is, zo'n. Echt?
Nu al?
Die bal als ik 170 ben, die bal als ik 170 ben, oké?
Maar ik moet niet doen.
Maar,
Wat denk je? Wat denk jij? Maar waarom is iedereen in één keer offline?
Ik weet niet, jongen.
Vraag een keer aan het doen wanneer dat niet komt. Maar die eigenlijk gaan doen.
Twee jaar papa, jongen. Nou, snel. Word ik nu ook dan 20 worden? Nou, Rina.
die boeien emblem is echt fucking lelijk, gast.
Schrijf je, het is officieel, het is zelfs al op televisie geweest.
Maar het is al zo, hè?
Jongens, het staat op Facebook met het heffen van lidmaatschap geld.
Wat?
Ja.
Moet je betalen om op Facebook te zitten?
Ja.
Amai.
En als je dat bericht deelt, dan is het niet zo. En dan schrijft er iemand een dikke zever en hij zegt, Ha ha ha.
Maar dat was de hoofdfluisteraar. De hoofdfluisteraar die zijn bal doen.
Oh, er is iemand aan mij van een klok.
Echt? Weet het af. Hij is te moe. Moet je gaan weer, hey schatjes. Wat patatjes. Wat is hier die woorden aan het doen?
Ik ga schrijven squad.
Wat dan?
Squad.
Jij gaat de squad, kom on. Squad.
Schrijf je squad.
S-Q-U-A-D. Als je dat nog niet weet, jongen. Het zit in derde middelbaar, hè? Derde middelbaar, hè? Tibo.
What the fuck, dat is fucking uitwielen, man. Dat ziet er fucking nice uit.
Weg daar?
Niet normaal. Kijk naar die aan mens gaat.
Wie is dat nou weer van u?
Die ben niet, oké. Die ben.
Gewoon niet.
Dat duurt de ladder, mocht je dat ook niet doen.
Wie?
Duurt de ladder.
Hoeveel mogol is dat?
Of dat kaart recht.
Do you don't like it? Do you don't like it?
No, I don't like it.
Okay, okay. Like it please.
Fucking uitwielen in de maat.
Thibaut? Je zei een zepje. Een zepje? Elke dag blijf ik mijn vriendje op bezoek ontvangen. It's not very leuk meer, hè. It's not very leuk meer. Ja, Thibaut. Huh? Huh? You wanna fight? Thibaut. Thibaut? Stick my dick? Mhm. Dat is echt niet belangrijk, hè?
Vanuit fucking
Hé, wat is daar niet belangrijk aan? Ik kan zeggen, ik kan... Die Tebow, how deep is your love? Around the ocean. Timo, daar heb je het. Oh, Johnny boy. Je moet het fucking dubbel XP, hij zit niks te doen, doe iets nuttig. Waar is het nou? Wat is het, hè? Welke? Hé, dat is bij mij, dat is bij mij, dat is bij mij, dat is bij mij.
Dan zie je van de wielen.
Dat ben ik. Dat is puur. Dat is gewoon met mij. Hou je niet op? Dat is gewoon met mij.
Waar zie je dat? Waar zie je het? Wat? Ja. Anders. Aha. Amber. Zelfslas.
Breit, uw profielfoto's. Breit, uw profielfoto is niet veel beter, hè?
Waar is het? En Jones ga je joinen.
Hij ben in een matchje.
Verdomme Jones! En met wie is Marten?
Hé, maar die Argus irriteert me echt. Hé, het is dubbel XP met mijn Argus.
Waarschijnlijk is hier de wapen. Aan uw foto. Maar niet op profielfoto.
Ga je schrijven op die bodemprikbord. Hé, wat broerke, sabotje. Ja, ik weet zelf, ja.
Kom, kijk eens je neusgaten. De papen. En dan eerst een nieuwe foto. Nee. Slijk mij met een kop. Wacht, ik zal je sturen. Wacht, ik zal je via chat sturen.
Brechtje, een beetje respect voor de mensen, alsjeblieft.
Ah, kijk hoe het de groepchat is stoken. Ik zei het toch. Oeh, voetbetak. Oh nee. Fuck. Man, ik kan nog maar streamen.
Die ik hou ook op zijn bezig.
Gaat hij ook offline? Rob, hij ook offline? Ah nee, jongen. Verdomme, weet niet lukt. Echt, dat doen we over. En wanneer kom je naar de bouw terug?
UAV,
Man,
ready for
what the
task.
fuck?
U-turn sensors have captured your objective.
Die heb ik screens!
In position, ECM deployed. Midway, UAV fuel check complete.
Maar wat kan je zien in kakken?
CUAV mission timeline 50% check. UAV priority request received rerouting. Thanks for the work. Counter UAV departing AO.
Ja? Nee? Naar wie de moeder? Naar wie de moeder? Waarom? Wat je banaan? De moeder. Telefoon.
Level 270, guys.
Oh mijn god! XP. Vingertjes.
Vingertjes zeker.
Voor je kunt steken? En voor je kunt steken? Oh ja? Ja? Recht in die kakker.
Brek.
Recht in de kakker. Recht in de kakker. Recht in de kakker.
Die boss aan het doen.
Okay.
Wat bent u aan het doen? Die boy hebben we hier.
Ik wil 14 XP hebben en dan heb ik nog 51 en dan ben ik blij.
En zijn jullie blij, Brechtje?
Hè?
Zijn jullie blij, Brechtje?
Nee,
Of
met
wel?
plezier voordat ik blij aan zijn.
UAV MTL, 50% check.
Nog maar prestige 6 dan. Oei, 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 oei.
Midway, fuel check complete.
Ja,
UAV power level 20%. RTB.
misschien als hij dood.
Hij mag dat niet zo, Brecht.
Ja, wat hebben we wel?
Wedden van niet?
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 Hoeveel te winnen?
10 euro.
There's no substitute for the thrill of the kill. You've seen my work. It speaks for itself.
Jeanette. Watching. Man, I want Chicago, bro.
Thibaut? Do you want to join my party? Why? Because I'm... No. You fucking noob, eh? Learn the motherfucking play.
Nou nee jongen, ik was red motherfucker.
up big numbers. It's not just like he's doing a good job slaying. He's also putting his teammates in a good position to succeed as well.
Yeah, so overall, great performance from Rise. But right now, before we move on down the bracket, we are actually going to surprise Nation. Ashley, how are they feeling?
Yes, that's exactly what everybody's wondering. It was a tough loss. What went wrong?
Kind of just close games all around. The hard point, they ended up getting streaks, and it was a close game still. We kind of messed up on the Grandma's rotation, which ended up costing us that map. And the search and destroy that. It was unfortunate we got that, and then the up point, they just came out. You know, they got going, standings and spot in the standings.
Well, thank you so much.
Maar wat doen jullie?
Brecht gaat botlobby.
Guys from a party, I think a couple of players dropped. Yeah, shot there from exciting up there in the end. Players looking to contest a little bit more forward.
Dus Optic versus... Die wordt dus Optic versus TSM.
Spots one, spots a second, get the shot,
Dus Optic versus TSM of zoiets.
What you got for us, please? And no, not going to happen. Tommy straight away finds the head and a second as well, shredding through the assault. And that's a third. He's lining them all up. There's one man. It is the bomb carrier. We have to see if Jays is going to steal this ace away from Tommy. It doesn't look likely. He's going to pull out the SVG and the VMP. He's got them both. Jays draws blood and it makes it very clear that the perception can happen. Oh, Tommy! He brings it home in style.
Armor going to get popped here by Miracles. That's Complexity. They're going for this last second pull. 15 seconds remaining on the timer. Miracles has his flag in. He's going to be running this one right up the middle of the map. Big kills need to be made by Ricky right here. Needs to shut down this push from HUK. Finds one. Trying to follow it up once again. He gets shut down. Time to wind down. He's got to go. Can he hit it? 1 second.
He gets it through. And that is a clutch G-slide there. The rotation has reset and Nimble managing to stay on top of the map, picking up the kill. Going forward, his team getting a double. The War Machine out from Azzy there as well, might add, before he got shut down. Nimble just able to clean up and complete the kills. 25 points away, I might add, from his score streaks. Scratch out his yeah.
He's gonna dodge one. He's gonna heat wave another.
Oh my God. Where's the return? He gets that as well. Diabolic is a monster. 3-2 advantage for DT. He's still killing people. Diabolic is on a rampage. 5 streak. That was unbelievable stuff as DT takes the lead.
Being a part of the Call of Duty competitive scene has honestly been almost a life-changing experience for me. I love everything about
Gast, ik zou ook wel in een feestje willen of in Optic willen zitten. Fuck. Die gaan niet meer naar school. Die spelen gewoon heel de PlayStation. Die loopt met vrouwen op straat.
I really enjoyed video games. I finally got introduced into MLG and saw the tournaments and saw that there's people playing for thousands of dollars and stuff like that. And I remember thinking in my head, I want to do that. I'm a slayer, which means I just kill as many people as I can. I'm mainly supporting my teammates who are doing all that objective work.
Speel die met Scub of niet?
I went through a bit of a low point in my career at the very beginning of Advanced Warfare, this past Call of Duty. I was on Optic Gaming for an entire year during Call of Duty Ghost. Optic Gaming is kind of the pinnacle of Call of Duty organizations in terms of fan support. And then I ended up getting dropped at the very beginning of Advanced Warfare before we'd even played together, before we'd even scrimmaged. I understand now where they were coming from. When you have the chance to get two high-caliber players like Formal and Crim 6, it's kind of a no-brainer. But looking back on it, I kind of got released in a really unfortunate way. We played them at Call of Duty Championships, and I said that tweet, throw me to the Wolves and I'll come back leading the pack, because the team I was on Denial was called the Wolf Pack, and so it worked out perfectly in terms of us being the Wolf Pack, and they flew me to the Wolves at the beginning of the game, and you know, at the end, we ended up beating them and winning that $1 million tournament.
My team is myself, Karma, Scump, and Crim6. They've been Call of Duty gods for as long as I've known about Call of Duty.
We have like 4 of the best Call of Duty players to ever touch the game.
Nu is Karma aan het praten, moet je kijken Tibor. Nu is Scump aan het praten.
Scump will be the guy who's just always throwing a joke in there, like
ja, nu op arena.
And
Ga je
Karma's
zo,
the guy
ja,
who,
moet je
when you
kijken.
know he's talking, it's something serious.
And you have Formal, who's our AR player, or assault rifle player. He's more of sit back, hold lanes. We go at each other's necks a little bit online. We're gonna fight, we're gonna butt heads, we're gonna have arguments. We're not gonna agree.
Ja, op die live denk ik, of op die
Whenever
multi.
going on, I'm usually the guy that's like, bro, let's just relax.
Hoe ben je zo niet?
We're just 4 best friends.
We have a great time in and out.
Goal this year is sort of to get revenge.
Crim6, Scump en Karma zijn nu gekomen.
Going in with the best team that I've had in Call of Duty Championships to have my worst placing.
Is die goed op die Scump?
We made it to the finals of every tournament, but that tournament.
Wie is de beste?
No one thought they could touch that.
That's probably the most mad I've ever been in my life.
I think we all kind of learned last year what not to do this year. There's no way that we're not to happen again.
Top 5 players of the week. Ja, de 5.
Slasher was in the action too. He's able to get along. The drone still down. What a heat wave coming in from Karma. Can they make the plays? The drone's still down. It's right in front of Slasher. They get him for a second, but he's by himself. He's getting pinched from both sides. This is nuts.
He is putting out tons of shots. Now Slasher's still alive.
No, he didn't. He gets another. The drone is reset though. So all this time, all he's done is at least keep them pinned.
Slasher has gone on an unbelievable seven streak in their base.
There's still a silent play. The specialists most definitely are not dead. Coming around that corner, looking fierce, 8 seconds and counting. He keeps him safe. He locked it down. Nelson, the bodyguard, is going to scoop it up and make it to 7. That is an astounding round, one to remember.
He gets hit. What a perfect use of that specialist. He stops the dunk from coming in. That is definitely a play to keep in mind. Classic with Afterburner. One player to beat, though, that's wall running as well. He turns around, passes it to his teammate. No way. Over the drone. He's going for the dunk. Is he going to float on the edge? No, that was so anticlimactic. The story of my life as he uses the...
We got to score. Yes! The greatest of the play ever.
Like they should be able to at least put a 2.
They have an opportunity here.
Yeah, they have an opportunity. And he's got kinetic as well, so they have an opportunity to actually make this happen. You see the drone get to the hands of Optic. Slasher picks up, not able to toss him for yards though. It's actually going to
got this, I think. They have a chance. He's got to toss for 6 seconds left. They should be able to get the
Hoe dan die gasten uplink spelen, dat is niet normaal. Dat is gewoon niet normaal.
Pick here, not going to toss in a nade, try and get a hit marker, but I don't think they have any idea spaces in the corner.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Look at that.
Really?
He flies in, tries to no-scope one. He watches his teammate drop. Is he gonna be able to connect with this thing? There it is, Aqua, man on a mission right now. He might have a second. He's a maniac. He should be alive in the first one, and then he soars in one. Woo! Aqua, you filthy, filthy man.
En nu gaan ze praten over TSM, maar volgens mij dat Face, ik weet niet.
He also wanted me to keep my grades up, do my homework, study for tests. He just wanted what's best for me, like any parents would. But now they're like full-fledged into it. They have Twitter,
En dan is er daaronder zo Optic versus TSM en met zo'n klein kadertje waar dan het geschreven.
I just know I was going to be doing a lot of traveling. It would just been really tough to keep up in school and to like be the best player I could be for my team. I'm a submachine gun player, so I'm always like in your face, running at people, do the objective, cover my teammates if they need cover, or just go to the lane that's open. Call of Duty 4 when I first started playing, I placed top 8 my first event. I started my first live stream and people came out to watch. FaZe Clan has a ton of fans, and now that I'm on FaZe, there's a bunch of them. They're always tweeting us, congratulating us. I'm trying to keep writing it out, keep doing my absolute best. I don't think I have a personal, like, biggest rival, but since we're on FaZe, probably Optic Gaming, because last year, FaZe won an event, and then Optic won 3. Clayster, myself, replays and JCap.
Is it off?
We beat Optic at Call of Duty Championships and won that.
What?
a pro gamer, like give any tips, you have to be dedicated, put a lot of
Did
time
it, yeah.
into it. You have to be patient. I've been putting in like 8 to 12 hours a day. Eventually, if you're a good player, you'll get recognized. Just from playing video games, they come up and say, hey, I'm a big fan, like I appreciate what you do. And yeah, I think it's cool that someone wants me to write sharp on a piece of paper because I play video games. Right out of high school, I was traveling a lot. We were going to like London, we went to Germany and stuff like that. So, you know, my family is like, why can't you hang out? And I'm like, well, I'm doing this. I have to play in this tournament. They've been to some of my tournaments. They usually watch all of them online, and you know, my mom will sit there and watch my streams sometimes when I'm playing. So it's nice to have a supportive family. My brothers, they think it's pretty crazy. There was a tournament in Columbus they all went to, and they all had mullet wigs on because my whole thing is like mullet nation because I'm from Kentucky. So they were all rocking mullet wigs, screaming in the crowd. So it was pretty cool to see them out there. I think my team this year can go as far as any other team can go. I think we're one of the best teams. Black Ops 2 was Team Caliber's best game as an organization, so I think Black Ops 3 will just be the same thing.
Crowd is going wild
Ik
because
wil dat ook
what
doen.
time is it? Which match is up next?
Maar ja, niemand zou meedoen. Nee, zombies.
Solo, man, and I am as excited as a
What?
child on Christmas morning.
You're always excited.
What team is that?
Optic Gaming, you heard of him? No?
Optic Gaming versus TSM. This is going to be an interesting matchup because we got my favorite player on the TSM, Pac-Man, going up against my boys in green right now. Be as unbiased as possible, but I definitely will be harder on them than any other team. So Skunk's going to hear if he does something stupid.
There you go. The pressure's off. The pressure's off for Optic. Not just.
Hello?
Hey Thibaut.
Personally think it'll happen? No.
Weet Thibaut nog?
Call of Duty 4, took a little bit of a break, and he's come back, and he's as strong as ever right now.
Yeah, it's a really good point that you bring up the roster that, you know, changed kind of last minute, but at the same time, when you're going up against a team like Optic, maybe this works in favor of you, right? Just bringing out that change, something that changes the tempo and attitude of your team, going up against it. But the highlight throughout this season, Jack, for TSM has been Coach.
Oh, definitely. Breakout player of Stage 1. This is the guy that has really filled that exact role right there, Slayer. He's consistently more than holding his own. Expect him to be a big difference maker on this map alongside the main AR now of TSM in Wheats. These guys have tough roles right now as they're going up against the best of the best in the game. Definitely need them to help TSM put a good shot.
Yeah, Colton really surprised me because he did really well in Call of Duty Ghosts. I didn't hear much from him in Advanced Warfare, but apparently he's been putting some wave down in this game, Black Ops 3. So he's setting some wave, he's being real wavy, bro. And he's got like the best name. Was it Colchan Chansey? That's incredible, dude. Incredible. I mean, I'm curious to see how he performs because I know my man Krim. This is it. This is Stage 1 finals. I can't imagine what's going through his head. I'd be terrified to be playing on that team right now. On Optic, not TSM, bro. I don't want to get, I'm afraid I'm going to get yelled at on this casting, on this couch right now.
Yeah, Optic, I mean, they're the ones who have everything to lose because they finished, what, 20-2?
Dus jij zou een e-mail krijgen van Face. Voor mee te doen aan een toernooi en hij mocht er bijvoorbeeld 3 uitnodigen. Als je zegt, hij moet daar hier komen voor een week. Hij moet 5 dagen spelen en wij reden nu kosten en nu verblijven. Zeg je dat toen of niet? Maar als het tijdens school, hè? Ik zou dat ook doen, maar als ze niet mogen, dan ben ik maar.
They've won all the online tournaments. They just need to show that they can clutch up at this tournament this weekend and show that they are the best team.
Rise have definitely been vocal about that, right? It's like, hey, we're obviously in contention while a lot of people introduce better.
Maar normaal zou dat wel toelaten, moest ik, ja, moest je de mail lezen en al.
One team and one team only, and that's the green wall, is the best team in the game.
Yeah, and of course, kind of leading the charge so far in Season 1, Scump's been in that spotlight a lot. Kind of becoming that all-around player.
Scump, dat is een dikke nerd, hè?
He is someone now, I mean, Matt, you guys were the duo for ages. This guy just doesn't stop.
That's my boy. Yeah, he kills it, man.
Is dat een rijke zijn, Thibaut?
Scump do over the last couple of years, he's really developed as a smarter player. Because I always used to give him a hard time. I would always be talking down to him like, yeah, you can get these kills, but you need to know how to make these plays in Search and Destroy. You need to know how to make the smart play, not the aggressive play. And he's really coming to his own. He's the captain of the team now, and he's been holding it down. You know, he's not really the vocal leader of the team, but he really keeps that team composed with his comedy, his humor. They don't ever really get in arguments. I mean, when the best player, arguably the best player in the game, is one of like the most humorous people, like you're just never going to be in a stressful situation.
Yeah, and the tunes really changed, right? Even during the pre-show, Matt was Mr. X was saying, all right, well, if I had to choose a weakness, it would still be maybe this and how he rotates on hills. But that's if you had to. It doesn't stand out as a Scump has a weakness. He's clearly topping it off in all the different charts when it comes to Call of Duty.
No, not at all. I think the one thing that actually kind of can bring up with this TSM squad is I think Optic are so heavily favored here that the way TSM helped themselves win in this is trying to get into the heads of Optic game. We've seen Optic as a team in the past struggle in their first matchup of the weekend. They get a little bit of a slow start. He's got to get into things. But then also, obviously, their team is so heavily favored in the TSM. Close and game one, taking SMB off them. That was them to get into the heads of Optic game, especially with the communication back. But now, you're probably like, no, that was a spot.
What scares me so much about Optic is now that I'm not on the team, they have a player that just fills in every role match Karma. I think now that they have Scump and Princess, they don't talk as much about Karma as we did before. But in Black Ops 2, he was without a doubt the best player in the game. You were scared to play Karma because it seemed like he was on every part of the map at any given time, and he was just picking up kill after kill after kill. And he's done a good job of coming into his own on this team in this game because I know he struggled a little bit in Advanced Warfare finding his place, but I think they've been really working as a unit. We were in these 2 matches on 22 online. I'm really looking forward to see what they can do.
Yeah, on the flip side, I mean, when we talk about Optic 20 and 2, it doesn't matter which map, which mode you talk about, they have those wins. TSM, not only is their overall rank that good, their hardpoint, not only the wins throughout the rest of the season, but not looking good as they start I don't see them as a hard-playing team. I think that's a team that's going to have to go get those nitty-gritty wins in Search and Destroy against CTF. They just don't have the staying power to match up against certain teams, and it's not really a negative thing, it's just they know what their strong suits are. They're going to have to take every single SCV. They got to steal hard points, they got to steal not playing for CTF, and then be smooth sailing from there, hopefully. But yeah, especially when you're looked at as the underdog, you want to make sure you only focus on the strong points rather than trying to pick all the battles. You got to pick and choose. And it's going to be bans all around so far.
Je hebt niet altijd een jump, nee, heel tijd niet de jumps, nee?
I really like seeing Wheats get rid of Afterburner, solely because I feel like Optic, they have such great movement, that might slow them down a little bit. I'm curious to see if anybody gets rid of Flak, because then Nade just become completely irrelevant, and ID going with a ban on Heatwave as well, so that's definitely an interesting call.
Yeah, it almost seems like TSM, I mean, they know that they're going to be the weaker team coming in, so they want to make sure that everything's as standard as can be so that they know, how to pick those battles, how to make it a little bit more equal, and then Semtex getting
Die hebben geen enkel wapen opgezet, hè?
It's Karma who's one of the better players with those Semtexes to catch them in those pockets where players are hiding behind cover in the hard point. He's great at kind of being the first line into breaking a hill. There, though, Scump gets his kinetic armor. He definitely has a smile on his face when selecting that one.
You know what Optic just did? They just set themselves up to not have to worry about any tacticals, no grenades. It's going to be sheer gunfights.
What they've done all stage.
And that's their strongest suit right there. They're just such a dangerous team when there's no other X factor that comes down to gameplay. Just movement, kills, communication, and that's where they really thrive.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about Optic, right? It's an all-star team, and what better way to prove that than to say, hey, play your heart out, play out individually your best performance, because there's not going to be things flying at you in the air when it comes to those tacticals and nades, and you can just win those gun games. Well, we're about to get ready for this hard point on Fringe. And Jack, what do you have to say about this match?
All right, I'm going to be honest right here. This is my first time up here at the Telestrator this weekend, and I'm making it the formal show right now. You see formal over your screen. You're a big fan of him. Listen, I'll throw in one more for you. He's such a handsome individual. Now, what I want to break down on the Telestrator right here is what presence he will bring on this map. We all remember Retreat Hardpoint in Advanced Warfare, how he locked down all those long sight lines with the AR. He does the same thing here on Fringe. I put 2 X's on the map. Those are the big areas where you'll always see Formal put down a lot of presence. If they spawn in on this barn side, watch out for him to try to watch this living room area, catch his flank first, make sure he can't be caught off guard, because once he does that, all of his watching, everything he'll be doing is right down towards Middle Street. He'll be peppering down fire. He'll do exactly what he can to stay alive. Also, on the other side of the map, if you wind up kind of looking at it from this top granny side, is you'll have Formal, once again, position top grandmas. He'll be putting down fire towards bricks. He'll be putting down fire towards Middle Street. His #1 goal is to stay alive, be the one that lets his submachine gun players in scum, even in Crim 6, to get into the hard point, to get that time for his team, for Optic Gaming. One final area that I just want to quickly touch on is for Formal to lock down spawns for his team. Expect him to always find a position near this backside of the map for grannies and rails. Definitely a player to watch in this map #1.
The last thing that I have to say is Formal needs a haircut after looking that picture 6 times. I gotta go talk to him after this game.
Dus 2 moet er via wit, met eentje wildcard, eentje train, eentje met building.
People call it little, small fences.
For real? How about their little...
Why am I getting roasted?
That's
I'm
analyzing.
That's what I'm here to do.
Yeah, that is true. We brought him solely for that reason. Well, we look forward to hearing more from both of you guys as we watch map #1. It's going to be that first game. Will Optic come out strong like they need to get that easy win that everyone expects?
Maar ja, met wie? Met Paco.
On their way. We'll find out as we go into game with Mr. X and Maven.
Thank you, boys. Let's get it. Optic TSM game 1 is going to be French Hardpoint. How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good. And talking a little bit more about what Jack was saying, Formal going to be big on this map for Optic Gaming, but I'm really looking at TSM. Wheat just transitions into that AR.
Maar hij zijn klas nog gezien?
Recently, so we'll see how he stacks up in this match.
Zijn klassen, hij dat gezien. Maar nee, zijn klassen nog gezien.
That dominant mini-series outside of H2K and Team Liquid, where we saw really back and forth battles from both sides with it. But let's get right off the rip with Formal here. Game 1. And I'm just wondering, is Optic going to have a hot start? Are we going to see the dominating team? Or are they going to come out a little slow and maybe give this TSM team a chance early?
And it's interesting, TSM in the last match against Optic in the league, they didn't want to show any of their strategies they had coming into this one. Maybe letting the Shiva go through was something that TSM had planned, but nobody on TSM running a Shiva at this moment. It's going to be Formal just running it off the break for Optic Gaming.
Well, you talked about Wheats and what he's been doing with the AR. He opens up with 3 nice kills to get things started. Just a few points coming in for either side.
Usually this first hard point en mag dat geven ben.
Not usually a lot of time coming in for either side, but what do you try to do here? What side of the map do you want to hold when you're looking to start rotating over to yard?
Well, it's something that's kind of up for debate, right? We were talking about this yesterday. I believe it was me and you. I kind of like to take that. Set yourself up for tracks and grandma. Well, you actually like to be over by that barn side and just be able to funnel through that back alley, and then with about 20-30 seconds,
start to push
straight through. But I think grandma is so important that you need to put yourself in a great position. Even from that tin side, you're still able to kind of trade that timeout in auto, in the second hard point. So I think preferably for me, I would go fight for those spots.
All right, well, they're trying to hold it now from back alley. Shots coming in. Krim and Karma both picking up a kill. Karma was on a 4 streak before finally dropping an early lead here for Optic. 30-point advantage, holding on to yard, watching both of these entrances from 10. And you can see why some might feel this is the preferred side. You basically have one area you're funneling through there at 10. You have a doorway and a window to watch. The question is, can you affect effectively push through when the time comes.
Well, I do like having that grandma side of the map, and when you get in there early and you win the gunfights, right? And Krim gets fortunate there as Colchan takes out Ivy. He's able to take out Colchan right after. But it's quite funny. I mean, Formal's 6-3 right now. Scump 3-6. Those two players. I want to say Formal's playing not very well, but 6-3. Usually expect to get off to hot starts, still double positive on kills. But when those two guys are not dropping huge numbers, as Formal drops down a lightning strike on top of Karma's head, when those two players are not playing well, you usually expect the other team, they have a great chance, make it a game, whatnot. And this is just not looking good for TSM. Obviously, 78-5.
Paco is Black Ops 2 aan het spelen.
But you figure Scump and Formal really going to turn up, start to heat up.
And that's a big kill there. Getting him off the back silos and now being able to push from both sides. And Scump comes in and decimates Ivy. Not able to pick up a third there. But the man of the hard point is going to be Karma. He's got HC out. You see the rest of his team picking up kills, and they're able to force these spawns out. Push coming from trackside. Who's going to be there to deal with this? It's going to be Formal. Set up by Glow, and you can see via X-Ray everybody from TSM is about to push through. He gets a kill. He gets an assist. Shots firing through as they lock down that tracks push.
When I was saying, you can't really kind of hold these two guys down for long. But lost, and I think he's been a success this far on Black Ops 3.
All right, well now let's go on with TSM for a little bit here and see if they can hold down tracks, because they are getting blown off the map right now. You see Karma coming in right now.
Yeah.
Oh man, short one.
Thibaut, join. Join him, eh?
What?
Thibaut kan niet joinen.